Okay, so we have the parts we need. I think I can get this all put together and the body on today. And then tomorrow after work, I should be able to button it all up and drive it out of here. Today's Sunday. What day is it? It's like the 14th of May, I think. So hopefully by the 15th of May, we'll be out of here. It'll be rolling. So, all right guys, let's get after this. Okay, update. I didn't have to go run back to O'Reilly's to get this hose. It's good to know people in the shops or in the parts stores because they let me go in the back and search for this one. And it is so dang close. And the reason being is because it has to have a bigger side for the water pump and quite a bit smaller for the radiator because it's an aftermarket radiator. It's smaller, more efficient, all those things, right? And so it's not the same size hose. This one I just cut and it worked, but this side split because it's stretched out and old. So I had to find one that was bigger and smaller. So I was able to match it up and it is pretty dang close. I mean, that is almost precise what I need. So we are gonna fit this on here hopefully. But I just spent the last hour going into town and coming back, getting this. So now we're gonna get on this. So I want to show you this real quick. This is wild to me. This blows my mind. Okay, so my rear mains, right? My rear main seal was broken, right? Or wasn't working, wasn't sealing. So they use silicone, like I said before. So I was showing my kids, I was showing my sons what I was doing, right? And I held these up next to each other. This was on the bottom, okay? This was on the bottom, and this was the top. Look at the different sizes there. This should be lined up with that, right? Obviously this is chewed up, I was trying to get it out and all that, but it should be lined up like that on both sides. Look at that. No wonder it sprung a leak. Wasn't even the right freaking part. So anyways, thought that was fun. Let's keep going. Okay, I think it is time to try to lower the body back on. So, that is what we're going to attempt. Hopefully, everything is good. Hopefully there's no more leaks out of the radiator hose or the oil pan or main seal. So let me show you. So just got that hose. Obviously this is gonna be a little bit different position. This bracket, my makeshift bracket will be mounted, so it'll be a little higher, so there won't be binding and rubbing and all that. Got all the transmission lines done. So the breather for the T-case was actually clogged. Let me show you. So this is what, you can't even see through it. No light. With your eyes, I don't know if the camera will really pick it up, but you can't actually see anything in there, but that is a solid, oh yeah, there, saw a little bit, yep, there it is. Anyways, yeah, totally clogged. So I got a new breather hose because it was actually only to like right here. It was like right there. So I ran it all the way up so I can connect it to the firewall. So that'll be nice. I also have the transmission breather line that was running out there. So no point. So I put it all the way up here as well. And then everything's right there, so we can set this down, see how that goes. I'm gonna try to get the back on, at least started first, and then I can kind of pivot the front a little bit here and there to get it perfectly lined up and get these bolts in. So slowly but surely it'll be there. I'm gonna do a little increment at a time. So let's do this. It's on. It's good to go. We are now going to tighten down the body bolts. Tighten them pretty good. And then I'll probably jump on it, wiggle it around, and try to get some leverage on it. Tighten them again. And then start buttoning all this up. And then once that's done, I'll probably drive it in, drive it out, let it bounce a little bit. And then tighten up the bolts again on the body. But that's it. It's taken 6 days to get all the way replacing that seal and back to this point. So if I can do it under a week, I'll be feeling happy. That was pretty stressful right there. All right, guys, it is time. It is time to start Mr. Honda. My camera died. I didn't realize it till just now. We got all of everything taken care of. Gas, brakes, wires, lights, fan. Just filled it with antifreeze, coolant. Okay. Now's the time. Now is the time to see if it works. Okay. Spray for the leaks. Whoa! It clearly was not in park. Whoa. Let's go check that out. Okay, that was frightening. We came within 4 feet. 4 feet of the door right here. Note to self, whenever you start the vehicle, make sure you're in the driver's seat with your foot on the brake and not trusting that it's in neutral. Holy crap, that was crazy. So, I gotta figure out what this noise is, what's going on. But it started, it's running, things are moving around. I'm checking for leaks and this noise. Well guys, when one thing goes wrong, it all goes wrong. So that was not actually the lower radiator hose that I thought it was. I tightened it up, made sure it wasn't. I was finally able to get to an angle that I could see up behind the pulley. It's a water pump. So now that it's all together, I have to replace the water pump. So that's what's gonna be next. I'm gonna go to bed because it is late, I'm tired, and a little bit out of steam with that leak. So we're gonna talk to O'Reilly's tomorrow, get a water pump, get it replaced, and be off to the races, hopefully, with no leaks. But no oil leaks, so the rear main and the oil pan are doing great so far. All right, guys, talk to you on the next one. Moments later, Mr. Shonda's disassembled again. The water pump was leaking, so it was leaking right out of here. Right out of the bottom there. I couldn't see that, so I thought it was the hose because it was pooling up at the bottom of the hose right here. But it was coming from right in there, right in there. So, just gonna replace the pump, and then should be driving out of here tomorrow, all sealed up, no leaks. All right, the culprit, got the pulley off. There it is, coming right out of this hole. Got that classic leak, not link, but classic leak right there. Cleaned off the gasket area, just gotta wire brush it, and then we'll be ready for the new one as soon as it arrives. We got parts, So we are gonna get this high volume pump on. Got some coolant, got some emery cloth so I can clean that off, and the gasket. So let's get this done. Let's finally get this done. Okay, there's a problem with this. So we have this right here, right? Look at that, okay. Well, this isn't the same, but we can work with that and plug that one. But compared to this, what do you see different? Oh, all these braces are not there. So we are not able to use this new one. So I have to go return this one and go figure out how to get the right one. So another trip to the store, and we will not be doing this right now, unfortunately. So we're gonna try to figure out how to do this. Hopefully today, get a different part, but I will go wherever I need to go to get the part today so I can get this done. All right, guys, we got the right part, finally. CarQuest came in clutch. They actually had one in stock. And it's for a 69 big block 396 Chevelle. So I gotta remember that for the future parts. Holy mackerel, that was like 3 days in the making right there, getting the right water pump. So now we're gonna get back and we are going to get this thing installed and done. So let's do that today. Okay, so we got the part. We're gonna get this installed now. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get this thing going, started, and out of here soon. Let's go. All right, the water pump is on. I just gotta torque it down, let it sit for a little bit, tighten on the hoses, put all this stuff on. Next hour or so, should be good. Pray for no leaks. Okay, it is time. We're gonna start this sucker up. This time I'm gonna be in the driver's seat. We're gonna start this thing up and then make sure it's filled with coolant. I moved it forward as you saw because I wanted to make sure that we're over a place that doesn't have any leaks or any spots of leaks. So if there are any, then we can spot those easier. Exhaust is done, breather tubes are done, electronics, radiator hose, everything. I just gotta hook up the positive battery cable so we can start this thing. So let's hope. Let me adjust this a little bit. Here we go. All right, well, let's hope that this works and there's no leaks. This time, I'll hold the brake.
Let's go. Got smoke catcher?
Yeah, what the? Now we're fried. Battery. Ooh. You got hot with that battery. Wire was melting. Back down somewhere? Got it out with you? What caused that? It just started perfectly fine a second ago. It's not one thing, it's another. So it helps to actually connect your negative cable. So all of the power isn't going through this little tiny wire over here. So let's do that and then we'll be good. All right, let's see if it's a little better. Power in there, what actually happened. Glad nothing caught on fire. All right, guys, thanks. Appreciate you watching all that shenanigans for the last little bit. It was quite the adventure. Hey, just be sure to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Be sure to go to renegadeheadquarters.com and get your apparel. A lot of options on there, a lot of things, from shoes and backpacks all the way to hoodies and hats. So definitely get your apparel on there. Start repping your lifestyle. Also go to patreon.com, links in the description, if you want some updated things ahead of the YouTube releases. Help support the channel and helps us continue to be able to do what we're doing. Appreciate it, guys, and we'll talk to y'all later. We'll see you.